Chapter 3 Sai Baba sanctions and promise assignment of the work to devotees. Baba stories as a beacon, light, his mother love. Rohila story, his sweet and nectar like words. Sai Baba sanction and promise. As described in the previous chapter, Sai Baba gave his complete assent to the writings of Satcharita and said, I fully agree with you regarding the writings of Satcharita. You do your duty, don't afraid in the least, study your mind, have a faith in my words. If my leelas are written, the Avida will vanish if they attentively and devotionally listen and consciously hold existence a bit. The strong waves of devotion and the love will rise up if one dives into deep leelas. You'd get precious wells of knowledge. Hearing this, author was much pleased. At this once, he became fearless and confident, and thought the work has bound to success. Turning to Shama, Sai Baba said, if a man utters my name with love, I shall fulfill his wishes, increase his devotion. And if he signs earnestly my life, my deeds, him I shall base the front and back on all sides. Those devotees who are attached to me, heart and soul, will naturally feel happiness when they hear these stories. Believe me that if anybody signs my leelas, I will give my infinite joy and everlasting contentment. It is my special characteristic to free any person, surrender completely to me, and who do worship me faithfully, who remembers me and meditates me constantly. How they can be constant about obsession since who utters my name, worship me, who think of my stories, my life, who thus always remember me. I shall draw out my devotees from the jaw of death. If my stories are listened, all disease will be got rid of. So hear my stories with respect and think the meditation on them. Assimilate them this way is the only of happiness concern. This pride, egoism of devotees will vanish. The mind of gods will status. And if the wholehearted and complete faith, it will be supreme consistent. This is the simple remembrance of my Sai will do away with such sense of speech and hearing. Different works assigned to devotees. The Lord entrusts different works to different devotees. Some are given the works of building temples, mats, ghats on rivers. Some have made saying the glory of gods. Some are sent on pilgrims, but for me, Allah also writing such charita. Being a jack of all trades, but master of none was quite unqualified for this job. Then why should undertake the difficult job? Who can describe the truth of Sai Baba? Sai Baba grazed along the enable accomplish this difficult. So when I took up his pen and Sai Baba took him egos and wrote himself his stories. The credit goes the stories therefore goes to him, not to me. Though Brahmin by birth, I lack 2 years. The citer was Shruti and Smriti, therefore was not capable for writing such charita, but grace of Lord makes the dumb man talk, enables lame cross mountains. He knows lack of getting things done as he likes, neither the flute of harmonium, how knows the sounds are produced. This consent of player, the oozing chakran jewel or surging of seas not due to jewel, but the sea tries to rise the moon. Baba stories as a beacon light. Lighthouse are considered various places in the sea to enable the boatman to avoid the rocks and danger and make sail safely. Sai Baba stories were several similar purposes to the worlds of existence. They surpass nectar in the sweetness and make our worldly path smooth and easy to traverse. Blessed are stories of the saints. When they enter a hot throats or ears, the body consists egoism and the sense duality vanish. When they are stored in the hot doubt flies all slides, pride of the body will fall, all wisdom will store in abundance. The description of Baba pure fame and the hearing of the same with love will destroy the sins of devotees, and therefore this simple sadhana of attaining salvation. The sadhana of a Krita age was samadhana, recalling mind and body. For Treta age, sacrifice. For Dwarapa, worship, and for Kali, present age, it is sign of the name of glory of the Lord. The last sadhana is open of people of Varnas. The other sadhanas, which yoga, yaga, danya, dharna, are different practice, but singing the hair stories, glorious life is very easy. We have only turn our attention towards them, and listening and singing stories will remove the attachment of the sense and bodies, will make devotees passionate, and will ultimately lead to self-realization, which will end in the view. Sai Baba made me help to write stories such charita. The devotees may now easily read and hear the stories of Sai Baba while doing so. Meditate on him, his form, and thus attain devotees to Guru and God. Get detachment and self-realization. In preparation writing of this book, Satcharita, it is a Sai Baba grace which accomplished everything, making use of mere instruments. Motherly love of Sai Baba. Everybody knows the cow loves an infant cow. His udder always full of when calf wants milk, dashes udder. Cow out comes the milk is a naturally flow. Similar, a human mother knows what a child feeds it is a breast enzyme. In case of dressing or roaring child, the mother takes a particular care to child is well done. The child knows that cares nothing about, but mother's choice knows no bounds. When she see her child beautifully dressed up and known, the love of mother is peculiar, extraordinary, doesn't has no parallel. The Sadgurus feel this motherly love toward the disciple Sai Baba and the same love towards me and gave the instances below. In 1916, I retired from the government service. The pension was settled in my case was not sufficient to maintain the family. On Guru Purnimas of the day, I went to Sriradi with other devotees. There, Mr. Annachan of his own corporate purpose follows. Please look kindly on him. The pension is quite enjoying. His family is growing. Give him some appointment, remorse, and actually make him happy. Baba replied, "He will get some other job, but now he should serve me and be happy. His dishes will be full and never empty. This turn attention towards me. Avoid the company of atheists, irreligious, and wicked people. He should meet and humble towards all and worship me wholesome. If he does this, he will eternally happiness. The question is, who is he? Whose worship is advanced? Is already answered is not who is Sai Baba, the prologue beginning of this work. Rohila story. The story of Rohila illustrates Sai Baba. All the embrace love on Rohila, tall and well built, strong bull came to study, wearing a long kafni was Indra Sai who stayed there. Day and night, who used to recreate the Lord Kalma above the Allahu Akbar, God is great. Most people of Saturday were working in the fields day by day. When they returned their home at night, they were welcomed with the Rohila, harsh cries and shouts. There would be no sleeps, trouble and cons. They suffered in the silence of nations of some other day. They would come in to no longer approach the Baba and request him to check the Rohila and stop the nuisance. Baba did not attend their complaint. On the contrary, Baba took the village to the task, asked him to mind their own business, not the Rohila. He said them Rohila got very bad wife Chandru, who tried to come and trouble Rohila and himself, but hearing Rohila prayers, she dared not to enter with peace and happy. In fact, Rohila had no wife by his wife Baba mean Durubadi. Bad thoughts. As Baba like the prayers cries God with everything, he took the Rohila and asked the villagers to wait and suffer the nuisance which should abide in the due course. Baba sweet and nectar like words. One day, noon after Aarti, devotees were returning to their lodging. Baba gave the following beautiful advice: be wherever you like, do whatever you choose. Remember this, all is known to me. And I am the inner ruler of all and described in the hearts. I envelop the creatures, the immovable world. I am the controller, the wire puller of the show of this universe. I am the mother origin of all beings, the harmony of three gunas. The propeller of all sun created, preserve, destroy, nothing will harm him, which will turn attention towards me, but Maya will last with him who forgets me. All insects, ants, visible, immovable, and immovable is my body of form. Hearing these beautiful and precious words, I got one desire to my one, serve no henceforth but my Guru only. But the reply of Baba Annachan's query that our good son Bob began revolve mind and began to work with it to happen. As future events showed, Baba was came to I got a government job, but through a short duration. Then I came to finish to relieve myself service of Sai Baba. Before the conclusion of this chapter, I request the readers to leave out the various hindrance, intellect, sleep, wandering of mind, attachment to the senses, turn the whole way undivided attention to the stories of Sai Baba. Let the love of natural, let them know the secret of devotion, let them exhaust themselves by sadhanas, let them stick to the simply remedy, listening Sai Baba stories. This will destroy the ignorance and secure of salvation. The Messiah way at the various places, but he will always buried treasures. So let Sai Baba enthroned with all of words. In next chapter, I spend with the Baba Advent and Trinity. Bow to Shri Sai, peace to be all.